Has it ever crossed your mind, what is the reason why I don't stay motivated? Or why can't I find a source of motivation to go work on myself, reach my goals, or even just give my all in whatever I do? What is the difference between myself and every other person that has motivation? In just a bit, you are going to learn the trick to it. Just imagine yourself as a 50-year-old man who is faced with death. Your family is by your side, as are the nurses and doctors, and everyone is looking right in your eyes. Your children crawl up on the bed on the verge of crying and say, "Dad, why do you seem so sad?" You pause for a moment and think. You begin to get butterflies in your stomach just thinking about all the experiences in your lifetime. These butterflies quickly make their way across your body. All of a sudden, all the experiences come at you fast, as if your life just flashed before your eyes. You see all the memories you made in the schoolyard, in the high school classroom, in college, the day you met your wife, as well as the first child you had. Then all of a sudden, the unpleasant memories make their way into your thoughts. Everything you wish you could have changed and done differently, and all the experiences you had missed out on. You begin to question yourself and think, what if I just worked a bit harder and made that high school team? How different would my life have been if I took a gap year and traveled across the world? What if I just focus on myself instead of worrying what the person next to me is doing? Would I have gotten farther instead of always looking in the rearview mirror? Maybe if I just started my own business, I would have had all the time in the world to spend with my family. Did I waste my potential? It is thoughts like these that start to sprout up in our head, in which we call regret. Some say the final moments on this earth should not be lived in regret, as that scares a lot of people. Who would want to be on their deathbed thinking, what if? The most important way you can ensure this isn't you is to live your life day by day. If you see that girl looking at you, go talk to her. If you want to quit your job and start a business, then start it. Most people believe the only thing in life is to work hard, be disciplined, and set goals in order to get what you want out of this life that we all have. Although this is true, it is not everything. Think of it like a car. These will make the car go far, but for how long? How fast? Do you even know where that car is taking you? Having a car that can withstand the bumps on the road, the rain, snow, and hail is of no use to you if you don't know where you're headed with that car. Most people believe they know where they want to go. They usually would say they will be having a good paying job, a family, and a big house in a nice neighborhood. Now this may be what they believe that they truly want, but in reality, it's not. It is what the outside pressures of life put upon them, from their parents to their friends to social media. What is worse than living a life that is chosen for you is to settle with a life that is chosen for you. Most of the time, that is a safer route, and most people would rather take the easier path than struggling a bit to achieve what you really desire in life. If you don't want to be on your deathbed with that lingering question, what if? You must know exactly what you want in life and where you are headed. In order to do so, it is essential that you have a deep sense of self-awareness. If you want to live in a trailer and road trip across the world, go ahead. If you want to become the next business tycoon, drive foreign cars, and live in big mansions, then start now. There's never a perfect time to start. There's never one path to get to where you want to get to. You just have to live, make mistakes, learn, and grow. The only obstacle you have in front of you is your mindset and whether or not the opinions and expectations others put on you will bring you down. You can't listen to that. It is called a distraction for a reason. Don't let it be the reason why you deviate from your destination. If you grew up in a household where the only way your parents know how to succeed is to work a 9 to 5, then it is very difficult for them to understand that you want something different from the status quo. It goes against their beliefs and how they grew up, so of course they could never understand or even try to understand. You might be afraid of what their reaction might be or what the reaction of those around you are. This is fear, and never allow fear to be the reason why you don't pursue it. Life is way too short to live a life in fear and not go after what you desire. If you ever feel down and short of motivation, just thinking about that one phrase that should never be said at the conclusion of a lifetime. What if? Now imagine you are 50 years old, on your deathbed, surrounded by your family, the nurses, and the doctors. You begin to think to yourself, what if I did this instead of that? Or what if I just took that leap of faith? My life would be so much different than what it is, but it is too late to change anything now. It does not matter how your upbringing was, if you're a man or a woman, how much money you start off with, how tall or short you are, what your grades were in the second grade. None of this matters in the bigger picture. The only thing that matters is to have a burning passion to take that care you have and go wherever you desire. It is never too late. All you have to do is take that leap of faith and start now.